So further in the mine, there's a little incline ladder system here. Just two ladders going down there to a drift tunnel. And Nick's already gone down there, so we're going to go check that out. Okay, so Tracy's making her way down this ladder.
Maybe.
Maybe. And then we're going to... There's a lot of gobbing right here where the miners stack the rock. They call this gobbing. It was easier to stack the rock than haul it outside. And we're going to continue down the tunnel this way. So you can see more gobbing here everywhere. And the tunnel continues that way. More gobbing. But I think Nick went this way.
He's been doing the rules right.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't.
Oh, there's ladders here. They look pretty decent. Yeah, this is a... you're looking down into an ore chute. There's the chute on the left, and then the ladder on the right, like they usually are. So they would toss the rocks down there. There'd be a chute gate at the bottom. There's probably ore cart tracks down there. So here's the ladder system. We're all coming down. Here's that chute. See how it's covered? They got a wooden covering over it. That chute just, like I said, drops out here into the tunnel. There would have been an ore cart waiting right there, and they would have hauled the ore away.
Doing great, Tracy.
Down the tunnel.
You're on the home stretch.
Yeah, this last ladder here, you can see the rungs are broken, so we had to climb down the gobbing, like Tracy's doing, the stacked rocks. I've never climbed down gobbing before, so that was a first.
Yeah.
It's kind of curious. I wonder if it would still light.
Yeah, so here's some old fuse cord just laying on the rocks. We're going to continue down this way, though, past that chute and down that drift tunnel.
See if it's still light. There's dynamite boxes all over the place down here.
Yeah, work our tracks are in good shape. Oh, look what's up here, an ore cart. Very rare to find these in Nevada and California, but people who explore mines up in Oregon say ore carts are a dime a dozen. They find them all the time. But that's not the case down here. These are rare to find inside the mines. Look at that. That's an old metal ore cart. And behind it's another ore chute coming down from above. And the tunnel keeps going. So here's that ore cart from the back side. And we just came from back there. But pretty nice. It still has the wheels on it. The wheels are what's usually missing. It still moves on the track, see that? But someone put a wedge there. We probably could push it all the way up, but we're not going to do that because we don't want to derail it.
Yeah.
But yeah, still moves, still operates. Pretty cool. So we're headed this way. So continuing on past the ore cart track, or past the ore cart, on the ore cart tracks, tunnel's making a slight bend to the left here. Here on the right's another fault line, a smooth surface. Contact zone, I guess they call that.
Yeah, I put a fuse in my pocket to see if we can light it with that much.
Another long straight shot.
That'd be.
So here's an ore chute with a chain next to it.
This is not the end.
And no tire there. Yeah, that goes up. Probably used to be a ladder in here, but not anymore. Another ore chute. Are we coming to the end here? This is one of those, this is for the drills, right? Isn't it?
Looks like it.
That's what I guessed. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a drill stand of some sort. Nothing behind it but an alcove, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And that is the end.
Yeah, those transition spots.
I like to keep my feet spread apart so they're not in the center. I don't know if that's smart or stupid, but it makes sense to me, so that's what I do. Hello.
We keep seeing lots of copper deposits in this mine. Right there's one of them, kind of a turquoise, bluish green color. We believe that's copper.
Me and my viewers.
We saw this strange, kind of a strange looking fitting right here at the end of this pipe. There's the valve on the left, but then there's some kind of unusual fitting. I don't think I've ever seen that before in an abandoned mine. Okay, we're back at the main junction. There's looking to the portal. So we just spent over an hour going down this tunnel and descending those ladder systems to the lower levels, and then climbing up to an upper level in that one stope. So now we're gonna continue down the main tunnel this way, over this collapse, and see where this goes. So there's an ore chute here on the left, and looks like a lot of debris came out of the chute and is blocking the tunnel here partially. Well, so we came down here and there's a dead end. Some barrel fragments. But yeah, there's the collapse we just came over, and you can see the portal kind of straight ahead there around the corner. So down there is a ventilation, like part of a motor for a ventilation fan, zooming into it. A blower, yeah. That would have been outside the mine, pumping air through the ventilation tubing that we see hanging up inside the mines or laying next to the tracks. That's a really old piece of equipment. Outside the portal, somebody left some rock specimens here. Check that out. It's like fused together. Some kind of crystal on top and then a regular rock underneath. Don't know what that is, but... And then here's more copper.